Welcome again, everyone, to another episode of the Change Collective. You've got Matt here from Lavo, and I'm here with my good friend Frischka from Fresh by Frischka. And today we want to explore going from concept to execution, particularly in this time of COVID. There's a term that I like to loosely call. It's called SBS. That means the shiny ball syndrome. Even though you've got a great idea that you want to grab a hold of, how can we make that execute within the business? And I know, Fisher, you've got some great thoughts on this. What are your thoughts?
What I've noticed is that many companies, they run scenarios, right, to create intellectual preparedness for how to handle certain situations. So that means they have the know-how to do it. But with COVID, we saw change happening so fast, right? The rise and fall of new disease epicenters happened so rapidly. Now, these scenarios that these companies had, they were not backed up by wargaming to simulate and learn from behaviors under stress. So when something is well understood, but it's unrehearsed as a capability, you don't get the adoption, you don't get the behavior change. It's the same logic as you would when you're riding a bike. Like before you got on the bike, logically you knew what to do. Hop on, put your feet in the pedals and start churning your feet over and over again. How many times did we have to practice before we could ride our bike without the training wheels on? The exact same logic applies when it comes to executing a change. It's like going to the gym. You need to build that muscle. And
Yeah,
what about you, Matt?
that's change muscle. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It's incredible how, and you hit the nail on the head, that people have this idea, this concept, particularly in now during COVID, where things are happening quite rapidly.
Mm.
The the level of agility within a business isn't
Yeah.
the same. It's obviously finitely and exponentially magnified.
Mm.
That there or isn't it there? And you're 100%. I love the war game type scenario where you're able to test it and play with it and do it in real time. Coming back to our other conversation on agile, it's being iterative, being able to build that change muscle.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for that, Frischka. Another
Mhm.
great insight. So stay tuned, everyone. We've got some more great episodes coming your way, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.